Hello, hi Ruben.
Hey, Janet.
Congratulations on the film. How
Thank
was
you
it
so much.
working with Tom?
Tom is amazing. I what a dreamboat that Tom Holland. I mean, he's just so talented, so charming, so funny, so committed, and he's just incredible with all the action that we had him do. Like he's practically a stuntman himself. So it was a great experience working with Tom Holland.
And this is a globe-trotting film, and you went to different places like Barcelona, Berlin, London, and supposedly in the Philippines. Tell me what stood for the Philippines and how come you didn't film there?
Um, I got to be honest with you. I wish we could have gone to the Philippines. It's a place that I've always wanted to visit, but just due to the realities of shooting a movie in a pandemic, we were contained to Europe. So we shot the movie in Berlin and in Spain, and we used the Mediterranean Sea as a stand-in for the Philippines. But when you watch the film, you'll notice in the third act where they supposedly are in the Philippines, all of that environment was created digitally, and it looks like the background for your screen. All those karsts and the incredible water, that is all featured very clearly in the film.
Yeah, this is in Palawan in the Philippines.
It's so
So
beautiful.
yes, so Tari Gabriel had a lot of martial arts skill here using the karambit, which is also a Filipino martial art form. So did you have any Filipino martial artists who trained her?
We had a lot of martial artists with incredible training, but I'm trying to think if any of them, I don't want to misrepresent it. I'm not sure is the answer, but the stuntmen who were responsible for the martial arts in the movie are all trained in different disciplines. And so we did our best to present the karambit in a authentic way.
And Tom told me that he also had more training or more physical training here than Spider-Man. Can you talk about that?
Well, I think Tom probably told you better than I can, but the thing about Spider-Man is when he puts that suit on and he pulls the hood down, I think the rest of it is taken over by a computer. But unfortunately for Tom, he can't get away doing that in this movie. So when he's hanging out the back of a plane, that's actually Tom Holland, who's right there at the center of the frame.
And how much did you know about Ferdinand Magellan before you did the movie?
I think I knew as much about Ferdinand Magellan as the average person who graduated high school and studied, but I certainly didn't know the depth of his experience. I didn't know that he didn't actually complete the journey. I had assumed that Magellan had gone all the way around the globe, and I was surprised to learn that he actually died in the Philippines on a beach, and it was his first mate, Juan Sebastian Elcano, who was the one who completed the journey.
Mhm. And how is it having two kick-ass girls in the movie?
I mean, if you can get some kick-ass girls in your movie, I recommend it. It's always a good thing. I was lucky enough on my first film, Zombieland, to work with Emma Stone as my first kick-ass girl. And so she set the bar pretty high, but Tati and Sophia are both so incredible in this movie, and they are certainly kick-ass.
Thank you very much, and
Thank you, Janet.
congratulations.
Thank you.